Welcome to LeaseClub. We're redefining the way we rent by leveraging shared communities like schools for early access and lower fees. Even in 2023, finding an apartment in cities like Boston and New York is extremely frustrating. Listings are often outdated, and renters are forced to make decisions last minute. Landlords lose too. Every time a tenant informs their landlord they're leaving, it's usually 30 to 60 days before a lease is up. This risks occupancy gaps and a ton of high extra costs toward the end of the lease. Existing marketplaces like Zillow and apartments.com fail to solve this issue. They're often pulling the same supply from similar sources and ultimately perpetuating this last-minute rental cycle. On top of that, brokers act as middlemen and add thousands in additional costs, charging landlords or renters up to 2 months in rent. That adds up to billions of dollars of extra costs every year. It's time for something better. Introducing LeaseClub, a transparent, community-focused rental marketplace, where we're taking the archaic existing status quo and replacing it with this. Now, current tenants can share their future plans to move earlier with LeaseClub in exchange for perks and compensation. New renters get to see future unit availability early and can actually communicate with current tenants. Landlords get brought into our ecosystem through their current tenant when they're ready to sign a new lease with a different applicant. We layer in automation at every step of this process, including APIs with TransUnion for credit checks and background checks. By targeting apartments through current tenants, even before they ever show up on sites like Zillow, we're able to capture a unique supply for the first time. Because of this, we can start charging new renters for access to our platform and for signing leases. For example, a new renter, when they secure a lease, they pay LeaseClub an access deposit, a portion of which is used as a transaction fee, and the remainder is sent to the current tenant who originally shared their apartment with our community. Renters can earn back a vast majority of that upfront cost by resharing the same apartment when they leave. Renters benefit from our platform via exclusive inventory, save thousands by avoiding brokers, and build community trust in an otherwise opaque rental ecosystem via LinkedIn integration. Then, over time, landlords become more accustomed with the LeaseClub model, where we can then charge them for access to our network of renters. At $300 a month per unit, landlords get access to LeaseClub and the ability to simplify existing rental processes, like rent payments and security deposit handling. We've tested this model. It works. We ran a small prototype at Harvard Business School, and in less than a month, we captured over 50% of the off-campus supply with zero marketing spend. We captured 125 apartments off campus, 40 leases secured, and we saved renters over $150,000 in broker fees. We plan on launching to 6 school communities, both in Boston and New York, via a full technology platform. Even just within these communities, we believe there's a sizable revenue opportunity to unlock. And we're seeing engagement day one. Even this past weekend, we attended a school fair at Northeastern University in Boston. And under 2 hours, we secured almost 100 new apartments and almost 100 new leads for campus ambassadors. And our approach at targeting schools is really just step one of our staged go-to-market strategy. Using natural network effects helps us build a strong and stable supply and demand base first within a given city. Then we layer in young professionals seeking out our unique supply, who then share the units they're leaving as well. And lastly, we target our outreach efforts to the general rental community. At over $20 billion, our market opportunity is sizable. Day one, our beachhead is transaction fees. And at just $250 per lease, that translates to over a $5.5 billion market. Over time, as landlords become increasingly engaged in our community, we can then begin to charge them subscriptions for our services as well. And lastly, extending into the subleasing market is a natural extension for LeaseClub. Radu and I are your apartment hunters. We've known each other and have been friends for over a decade and have worked on a variety of entrepreneurial ventures in the past together. We know this space well, and we're ready to shake things up. We are so excited about launching LeaseClub this fall. We welcome you to join us on our journey to define renting's new standard, empowering people and communities to build better rental experiences together. Thank you.